Hello everyone, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a client makeup tutorial. So I'll be creating a really pretty, soft, warm brown and gold daytime glam look for you guys on my friend Karina. And to do this, I'll be dipping into the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I'm sure you guys have seen this palette before. It's so pretty. There's some gorgeous matte warm browns, some gold and pink shimmer shades. So I cannot wait to be using this palette today. And I also cannot wait to use my Sigma Favorites brush set to create this look today. So in case you missed my last video, I announced that I collaborated with Sigma Beauty to put all of my favorite must-have eye brushes into one set for you guys. So this contains 5 eye brushes and retails for 20% off the brush's original value. I just want to say thank you so much for all of the support you guys have shown me so far on this set. It truly means the absolute world to me. And in my last video, I created more of, a bold pink and orange sunset look. So today I wanted to tone it down a little and create something maybe a little bit more wearable with the brush set. And this is available right now for purchase. So I'm gonna leave it in my description box and I would love it if you were to check it out. I'm also gonna leave the link to my website down below. So in case you don't know, I am a freelance makeup artist. So if you live here in Sydney, Australia and you would like your makeup done by me, I would love it if you were to check out my website. I also just gave it a little bit of a makeover, so if you guys were interested in checking it out anyway, I would absolutely love that. But yeah, that's about it. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments if you would like to see more client makeup tutorials. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into the video. So starting with the eyes first, so that we don't have to worry about any fallout, taking the P.Louise base in the shade 1 and the concealer brush, and I'm applying this all over her lids to prep for the shadows. And I love to use this brush for this step because it doesn't soak up or absorb any product. So it evenly distributes the product and packs it onto the lid. I'm taking the blending brush and the darkest brown in the palette, and this brush is fluffy, but it has flat edges and comes to a tapered point. So I love to use those flat edges to really pack shadow on that wet base for maximum pigmentation, and I'm really focusing this shade in her very outer corner. With that same brush, I'm taking the shade Sienna and I'm using the tip of the brush to just gently buff out the previous shade. And because this brush does come to a tapered point, it makes it easier to be really precise with your application. Switching over to the tapered blending brush, I'm picking up a burnt orange, and this is your perfect round fluffy brush. So I'm using circular motions to create a beautiful soft blend to the look. I want all of the shadows to be focused on that outer corner, so if I do accidentally get some of the shadow on the lid, I just go back in with the concealer brush to diffuse it. I'm holding the brush really close to the bristles, and this is so that I have more control in my application. I'm taking the Creme color brush and applying some of the Too Faced glitter glue, and this is going to help the next shade stick to the lid, and that next shade is Glistening, a really pretty soft gold shade. And I love to use this brush for this step because it's not too firm, not too fluffy, it doesn't hold any product, so it's perfect for applying shimmers, pigments or glitters on the eye. And I didn't apply any matte shadows in the inner half of her crease, and this is because I wanted to apply that shimmer shade higher than I usually would so that her whole lid area had a beautiful sheen to it. I'm taking the winged liner brush to tightline Karina's eyes to give the appearance of thicker lashes. And if you use the wrong brush for this step, it can be a bit uncomfortable for the client. So this brush is perfect for this step. It is so thin, has a beautiful angle to it, so it makes the whole process effortless. Because this is more of a daytime look, I didn't want to apply thick liner. So instead, I took a brown ColourPop gel liner and just ran that along Karina's lash line, then continued with that same winged liner brush to smudge out to create a seamless blended look. I'm curling her lashes before taking the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and just coating her lashes with this, of course using a disposable mascara wand. Again, I didn't want this look to be too dramatic, so I just took outer corner strip lashes from Modelrock. They're my favorite place to buy bulk lashes for clients, and I just popped that on her eyes just to give her outer lashes a little bit of a lift. And then just using more mascara and liner to blend those lashes into her natural lashes. Karina has a beautiful glow to her normal skin type, so I wanted to enhance that with the MAC Strobe Cream so that that glow can really peek through the foundation. I then used a green concealer to color correct any redness that's on her skin. I'm applying the Milani Conceal and Perfect in shade 1 using a beauty blender, and this shade is so universal. It works on so many different skin tones. I love it, and it looked so beautiful on Karina's skin. And using a beauty blender really presses the product into the skin to give you that your skin but better effect. From the RCMA palette, I'm taking a lighter concealer shade than Karina's foundation and just applying this under her eyes to brighten that area. I'm using a translucent powder on Karina's under eye area to lock those liquids into place to ensure that nothing's going to move throughout the day. And then for the rest of the face, I'm taking the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light. I don't want her face to look too matte, so I love this product because it sets those liquids into place, but it still gives her a really subtle, gorgeous glow to the skin. I'm using Benefit's Hoola bronzer to define her cheekbones before taking Anastasia's powder bronzer to warm up her complexion, focusing this just above that contour and around the perimeters of her face. Then taking this beautiful blush palette from Sigma and picking up the shades Pinkin and Cotta Rosa and popping that on the apples of her cheeks to bring some color back to her face. And then taking this soft gold shade from Ofra's Beverly Hills highlighter. I'm seriously obsessed with Ofra highlights. They're amazing. And I'm just popping this on the high points of her cheeks above her brow to give that gorgeous glow to the skin. I'm also applying this to her inner corner to make her eyes really stand out. I'm taking the Chi Chi Brow Pomade, and Karina naturally has a beautiful shaped brows, so I'm using this product to really only fill in those sparse areas and to give her a little bit more definition. Then using Benefit's Gimme Brow Plus to fluff up those hairs and give her brows some texture. Let's finish off the eyes, so I'm going back in with that winged liner brush and the darkest brown we've used in the palette. I'm going to be running this under her lower lash line as close to the waterline as possible to really define the eyes. Then back in with the blending brush and the shade Burnt Orange to buff out the whole look, and then finishing off the eyes with some low lash mascara. For lips, I'm taking the LA Girl Lip Liner in Cafe, and this has the perfect undertone to match the eyes, and applying a lip liner is going to help the lip products last throughout the day. Then going in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour liquid lipstick in I'm Nude, because I knew I wanted the lip shade to be a little bit lighter, and applying this over the top of that perfect undertoned lip liner just created the most gorgeous shade, and I'm obsessed. I'm taking the Savvy Clear Lip Gloss, and I didn't want to alter the lip shade in any way, but I knew that I wanted the lips to be glossy, so applying a clear gloss worked perfectly. And there you have it. This is the finished daytime glam look using a soft glam palette and creating this eye look using my Sigma Favorites brush set, which again will be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will be seeing you in my next one. Bye guys.